Welcome back to Foxwalk Primitive. We're here at day 2 at Blade Show 2015, and I couldn't come or leave this show without talking to LT Wright. So we're here at his booth, and he's going to give us just a few examples of an extensive line. So LT, what are we looking at?
Hi man, thank you very much. Hey, first of all, thank you guys for all your support over the years. As a knife maker, without your support, we couldn't do what we do. So I appreciate you guys coming out and doing this with us. We got some good standards and some new stuff coming out. One of the new pieces is a kind of what we want to call our budget Bushcrafter. We're using a 1075 steel, which is used mainly on our machetes, 3/32 thick. We're doing a 2-stage patina to this, so we're using an apple cider vinegar base with a mustard sponge top to give us this really cool patina. So we're kind of forcing the patina on there a little bit, but with the thinner steel and the steel that we're using and some new techniques that we're working in the shop, we're able to put this in guys' hands for 75 bucks without a sheet and $105 with a sheet. And that's one of the biggest things that people ask is like, hey, I want to get into bushcrafting, where's a good place to go? Wow. So let's get the budget Bushcrafter. Another new, well, this is one of our old standards. One of our absolute best sellers is our Genesis, which is our kind of our flagship model. And as you can see with the thumb scallops, A2 steel, full polished Scandi grind, and all of our spines are squared off to hit the fire steels. So that's a nice piece all the way around. And you know, with the thumb scallops on there, allows people to give them different pinch points and different stuff with it.
And being a bushcraft blade, these knives are known for having that bushcraft ergonomic, no frills, no gimmicks. It's just straightforward comfort. When you're doing all those menial, just tedious tasks, you can do it for a long time with a lot of comfort. It's sharp on the front and sharp in the back, so as he said, it can hit a fire steel and really throw a spark, or give you a big pile of tinder shavings too. Fit and finish, it's right on. What else we got?
Well, this is our GNS. This is another one of our absolute best sellers. It's a little more pointy in the bushcraft, still has the spear point, saber ground, but this has a contoured grip to it, and it just fills the whole hand up. We sell a ton of these knives, and this is in an 01 steel, and guys absolutely love this for the bushcraft. Same thing, sharpened spine, just a good overall feel. One of the things when you're doing bushcraft, sometimes you're hitting it hard and you might be hitting a knot and stuff. You don't want your hand burning up from an unhappy handle, so just put your wrap around that. I mean, it's a nice contour, it feels great.
Just to further on that point, with a bushcraft knife, you just want comfort. You don't want hot spots, and the fit and finish here, there's no dig points. It's polished micarta, so you don't have that rough, usually stock texture that you get on most handle scales in micarta. I mean, it feels like stabilized wood and looks like micarta. So that's what you get here, and it's extremely comfortable. And it's sharp on the front, sharp in the back, like you said before.
Yep. And these are around a 4-inch, 4 1/4, 4 1/2 inch blade series. A couple of the new things that we're debuting this year is the Genesis Companion, which we call the Next Gen. What we've done is we've taken a full flat ground D2 steel blade, still a very small knife, but it has a full handle with the same pinch or scallop points as the other one, as the larger Genesis, giving you a full package. Now this knife starts out at $135 and D2 steel, which is a great price point.
It's a fantastic price point. Smaller knives and D2 are known to be that price. And for fans of D2, this is phenomenal. This is great. It's lightweight. I mean, you're going to EDC this and forget that you have it. The handle is, on a small knife, that handle is meaty. I mean, it's hand filling, and like we said before, you're not going to get hot spots and you're not going to get tired holding it. It's full flat grind, so it's as sharp as a razor, and of course it's got that squared bird spine that they're known for. This is fantastic. The fit and finish here is that of a custom, and it's about 25.
Yeah, 135.
135.
And that's including the sheet. So.
And how's the availability?
Right now, these are just kind of hush-hush. We're going to launch them here in just a few weeks, so they're getting one of the first peeks at it, other than the people here at Blade.
Nice. So you're seeing it here, hopefully first at Foxwalk Primitive, and be looking out for this. Definitely look out for this one in a few weeks. Yeah. This is a fantastic.
I know I'm going to have to make myself one of those to carry for a while. I'm liking this one a lot.
Guaranteed.
And then this is another new one that we're pretty darn excited about. It's a Gary Wines Bushcrafter. He's actually from the UK. What happened was, your guys might be familiar with the name Chris Kane. He's a UK bushcrafter, or the name Lofty Wiseman, who actually wrote the SAS Survival Manual.
Yeah.
Well, Gary is a friend of theirs, and they kind of, Chris Kane said, hey, you got to call LT if you want to get some of your knives made. And he did. We worked up a friendship, and he wanted us to make an American-made knife that he's going to sell in the UK, and then we're going to help him distribute these around the world.
Nice.
What I love about this, 530 seconds, 01, Scandi grind, and just a big old handle. It feels great. To me, this is one of those absolute bushcraft knives. It's got an edge, a point, and a handle. I mean, this is, as knives go, feel that.
The balance in this thing, right off the bat, it's fantastic. The balance here, it feels like it's handle heavy, but it really, the handle heaviness is coming from the pins, having the brass there, and to me that looks amazing. It's not as high polish, so it's a little bit more grippy to it, but it's just a very clean, no frills, very ergonomic, rounded out handle design. It's comfortable no matter how you hold it, and it's choiled out a little bit here, so you retain all that cutting edge real estate that's so important in a bushcraft knife. And again, it's got that nice LT Wright spine to it, and fit and finish is that of a custom. You can't really ask for much more. Did you mention a price point on this?
These are at $195.
$195.
And these all come with a drop dangler sheath. These are made for us, for our friend Spin at JRE. We use 8-ounce vegetable tan leather. They come with a fire steel loop, some open grommets to add some gear to. The sheath itself is a drop dangler, so you have the dangler option. You can take the dangler off, use the D-ring, or this just slides right out of the way and you got a right-on full hip sheath if you like high ride carry. So we want to give you some options in that, and it's American-made quality. All of these are 100% American-made product.
That right there, that package right there, if you're a bushcrafter, if you know the trends, that is everything a bushcrafter wants in a carry knife, and it's for $195. That's going to be hard to beat. And the steel,
this is 01, 530 seconds 01.
01 tool steel with a great thickness for working. It's not going to be your big heavy, take everything. That's a bushcrafter's knife. That's a great thickness compromise, being between the 1/8 thickness and the 3/16. So you got a lot of strength there that you don't realize in such a thin blade. And speaking of that, going back to the budget bushcrafter, talking to a lot of guys that like the thicker blades because they're scared to death it's going to break. If you want a knife that works, if you want a knife you can produce well-made bushcrafting items, the thinner the better. And at this thinness, you're gonna see a marvelous improvement in your own skill set ability. Your carving ability is going to improve with the thinness of this blade, and it's very comfortable. LT, these look amazing. I can't wait to see how well these things are going to sell when they're released.
We've been selling the HCs quite a bit. We've sold a few of these here at the show, and same here. We're excited as well to get some of the newer stuff out. The old stuff is selling really great, and again, thank you guys for all the support. You know, we couldn't do it without you.
We're happy to help.
Hey brother, thank you very much.